today's class, I am going to explain lesson 5 from class 9 supplementary book Moments. That is Happy Prince, written by Oscar Wilde. Happy Prince was a beautiful statue. He was covered with the gold. He had sapphires for eyes and a ruby in his sword. Why did he want to part with all the gold that he had and his precious stones? Let's find out in the story. The story Happy Prince is a story of a prince and a swallow bird. It highlights that love and sacrifice are important aspects in human life. Hence, the disparity and sorrow in society can be overcome by compassion, generosity, and sharing. The generous prince and the gentle swallow bird sacrificed themselves to bring happiness to the poor and the needy people.
So, first of all, about the author. The author of the Happy Prince is Oscar Wilde. Okay, so Oscar Wilde was born on 16 October 1854 and died on 13 November 1900. Was an Irish playwright, novelist, essayist, and poet. He is remembered for his epigrams, novels, plays, as well as the circumstances of his imprisonment and early death. So, first of all, introduction of the story. Actually, this is the story of a statue and a swallow bird who become friends just because both have soft and kind hearts. The statue is that of a prince who lived a life of all luxuries and comforts and died peacefully. It was only after his death that his statue was installed at a high point in the city where from he could see the sufferings of the world. His kind heart wished to reduce people's sufferings, but as the statue was fixed to the pedestal, it could not move. Then comes the bird swallow who just sits between the legs of the statue to rest for a while during his long journey. It so happens that the bird begins to share the statue's concerns and postpones his journey to help the poor people at the prince's command. Although the bird dies in his kind pursuit and the statue too is pulled down, both receives a place in God's abode and are taken to the paradise. So that was the introduction of the story. Now let's start the story in detail. So the chapter start with the statue of the Happy Prince. Okay, a beautiful statue was installed on a tall column, means pillar, high above the city. It was the statue of Happy Prince. The statue was covered with thin layers of gold. It had two bright sapphires fixed in the eyes of the prince. A bright ruby stone was placed in the handle of his sword. Further in the stories, a swallow bird arrives. One night, a little swallow was going to Egypt, arrived in the city. He was tired, so he decided to spend the night at the feet of the statue. He was going to sleep but disturbed by a large drop of water that fell on his head. The swallow was amazed as the sky was clear. When the second drop fell, he decided to fly away. But when the third drop fell, he looked at the statue. He found that the statue was crying. The swallow asked the statue the reason behind his tears. The statue of Happy Prince told the swallow that when he was alive, he did not know about miseries and sorrows. He lived a happy life. So his courtiers called him the Happy Prince. However, now after his death, his statue was set up very high and he could see the misery, poverty, and all the sadness that people face. So the prince told the swallow that he wanted to help the poor people, but he couldn't move as he was a statue. So he requested the swallow to stay with him and help him to do so. The swallow agreed to help the prince. The prince told the swallow that a poor seamstress lived in the city. She was embroidering flowers on a gown for the queen's loveliest maid of honor. By her side, her little boy was lying ill and asking for oranges. But the poor woman did not have money. So the prince requested the swallow to pick out the ruby from his sword and give it to the seamstress. The swallow agreed and put the ruby beside the poor seamstress. He also fanned the sick boy's forehead with its wings and left. Children, seamstress means female tailor. Further in the story, the swallow wanted to go Egypt, but the prince requested him to stay for another night. The prince requested the swallow to help the playwright. Playwright means, children, a person who writes play, means natakkar. Okay. So the young playwright was trying to finish his play for the director of the theatre, but he couldn't do so. It was very cold to write anything and he was hungry, which had made him faint. The prince asked the swallow to pluck a sapphire and give it to the playwright, who became happy after receiving it. Next day, the swallow came to the prince to say him goodbye, but the prince again requested him to stay. The prince told the swallow that a little matchstick girl was standing and crying in the square. Her matchsticks had fallen in the rain and were all spoiled. Her father would beat her if she failed to take him home some money. The happy prince commanded the swallow to take another sapphire from his eyes and give it to the poor girl. The swallow was not ready to do so because that would make the prince completely blind. But the prince forced him. The swallow put the sapphire into the little girl's hand. When the little girl got the sapphire, she felt very happy. The prince became blind now. So the swallow decided to stay with the prince. The prince asked the swallow to fly over his city and tell him what he saw there, as he was blind and he could not see anything. The swallow informed the prince that the poor were leading a miserable life while the rich men were making merry. The prince requested the swallow to take the gold leaf from his statue and give it to the poor. The swallow did the same as per the request and made people happy. Now the weather had become extremely cold. The swallow could not tolerate the cold weather. But the swallow didn't leave the prince. He tried to keep himself warm but was not able to do so. He soon realized that he was going to die. He requested the prince to kiss on his hand, but the prince told the swallow to kiss on his lips. After kissing the prince's lips, the swallow fell down and died. When the swallow died, the statue-laden heart broke into two pieces. The mayor of the city, along with the town councillors, visited the place. They found the statue to be ugly and useless, as it was no longer beautiful. Hence, it was removed and to be melted. But the broken lad heart couldn't be melted, so it was thrown away. At the end of the story, God sends the angels. God sent one of his angels to bring him the two most precious things from the city. The angel brought the laden heart of the happy prince along with the dead swallow. The God praised the angel. He also stated that the swallow would sing forever in his garden of paradise, and the happy prince would praise him forever in his city of gold. So that's all about this story, my dear students. So I hope you now understand the story. Read the story once again and try to find out the answer of the questions.